but this time I'm saying you're home. No, I don't really give a shit, cause now my heart is so deep in it. That's what I thought, but I knew this was a lie, cause now I play myself, and now I'm trying to wrap my head on how we got this fucking far. Welcome to House ofAmenikee. I am the one, the only KW33, and welcome to SSCV, which means Spiritual Smoke Chat Vibes. Okay, I just came up with that. So, Spiritual Smoke Chat Vibes. This is where I will smoke our herbs. This is for all of my people that smoke them good herbs. Okay, well, we gonna smoke, we gonna chat, talk about some spiritual things. Okay, and I am the one, the only KW33N. For those of you who don't know, welcome to the Queen Tarot Show. Okay, yes, I love it. Okay, Queen, which means knowledge, wisdom, understanding, Nubian when you put it all together. All right, thank you so much for joining me. All right, and also make sure, y'all, I just put a single out. I didn't really promote it much. Only a day before, well, probably like 2-3 days before it was supposed to drop, or whatever, on my social media. And I ain't say nothing else about it, y'all, because I have been down. I have been fucked up. Okay, y'all, I have been fucked up. Queen has been fucked up, y'all. I just felt drained. I don't know if y'all was feeling things, going through the motions and stuff last month in October. Like, y'all, I had a read for y'all. I was having camera issues. It's like, and the Halloween pick a card that I had for y'all, it was so mind blowing. When I say the spirits were, and that's why my camera wasn't working. Like, they were present. And I was downloading like a motherfucker. And soon as I was towards the end on the first pick a card, that's when the camera just froze. Like, it kept freezing in and out through the whole thing. And I was like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna wait a few minutes. I'm gonna wait, because I'm like, come on. And y'all, when I say it was so powerful, and like y'all needed to hear the messages, it was just, and I was just so done. I was just too through. Y'all. I was just too through. And I was like, you know what? I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't. So, and then I was just dealing with so much, I got sick as a dog. Like, I don't know. It's like sickness came. Oh, like, y'all, for those of you who joined me on my live, when I was live last month, I got sick that same night. Well, actually, no, that morning, the next morning, because I stayed up until like, I want to say I did the last live probably about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. And after that, I was like, all right, y'all, next was supposed to have been Leo. And I was like, when I get up, later on that day, I was like, I'm going to go live, do the rest of the Zodiac. Y'all, I had got sick. It's like, first it started with my throat. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my throat started clogging up. My nose started running like a motherfucker out of nowhere. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But you know what was going on, y'all? I have been working so hard and so much behind the scenes. And, giving y'all content as well. And I have not been resting. And Spirit was like, no, you need to rest. You need to get it together. Okay, we need you to rest, because And I was doing readings, people booking readings with me. And I was spiritually drained. Really, I really was. I really was. Like, I was not feeling like myself. Y'all, I even attempted while I was sick to record. Like, I deleted those recordings. I think I deleted all of them. And then I was like, nah, I'm gonna post them. Then I was like, nah, y'all don't need to see me like that. I mean, I was decent, but the way how I sounded, and you could just look at me and tell, like, Queen, you bitch, rest. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be like, rest, boo. Please, please, Queen, rest. And I just couldn't do it, y'all. It's like, and spirit knocked me down. You know what I'm saying? My ancestors, my angels, my spiritual team, they was like, no, I was channeling, but it's like it was taking so much out of me. And then when I tap into people readings, you know what I'm saying? Even while I was sick, somebody booked a reading with me, and I really felt discouraged because I felt, and I really wanted to refund them their money. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I don't do it for the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it for the money, but I was like, no, because this person may really need to hear a message. And Spirit let me deliver that message to my client. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm not resonating because my head was, my nose was, and I connected still, because they gave me feedback. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. It resonated so much, you know. So, um, yeah, y'all. So I have just been going through it or whatever. And then I called my mom back. And then I've been wanting to do this video as well. And I just came up with the title for this. I was just sitting here smoking, and something said, make that when you talk to your viewers and even new people. You know what I'm saying? People need to hear messages. Some people need to hear you. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know yeah, that's dope. And that's why I wrote it down. I was like, yeah, that'll be a dope ass name. So yeah, so it's gonna be Spiritual Smoke Chat Vibes. So SSCV. So whenever y'all see these, y'all know it's just me chatting, me sharing some spiritual knowledge and things of that nature. Okay. And yeah, just giving y'all some insight. So this video that I'm doing today, which I have been wanting to do for the longest, and now I have the chance to do it. Okay. So what I want to talk about is manifesting. I know y'all like, Queen, we done heard it, we done seen it, we done. Okay, look, this is not like them. Okay, this is not like them. See, some spells, some manifestation techniques I have tried, from watching other people or maybe doing research of my own, and it has worked. You know what I'm saying? Some of the names for this manifestation technique that I'm talking about, I think it's called quantum water or something like that. But for me, it's called manifestation. Okay. So this is my manifestation water. Okay. So we're going to talk about that or whatever. I'm going to tell you how I manifested my home. Okay. This home that I'm in right now. I'm going to tell y'all a story before we go into the spiritual, manifestation technique. Um, Me and my husband at the time, we were moving. We were looking for a place or whatever. We were looking for a place to move. And during this time, this is when, because okay. Let me no. Should I go there? Okay. So we were looking for a place. That's a story for another time. Because I was going to say something into that, but that's a story for another time. So, and those of you who are watching this, and when I do tell that story, you're like, oh yeah, I remember you did say, it wasn't the time to tell that story. So, okay, now you're telling the story. But anyhow, so me and my husband at the time, we was looking for a home, another house, or whatever to live and to move in. And every house that we went to go see, I just was not feeling it at all. And my husband, he was just knowing him, men, they, as long as they got a roof over their head, they don't care. But us women, not all women is like this, but some of us women, and not all men is like that, because you got some men, they genuinely really do give a fuck about where they're gonna live. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for those of you who are like moi, okay, who are very, specific about how they live and where they live, and you know what I'm saying? And so we were looking for a house, and I was not going to settle. I just was not going to settle. And one day I was looking on Zillow or one of them housing apps or something. And this house that I'm in right now popped up. And I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It was everything that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? 3 bathrooms, because I always said I wanted a bathroom downstairs near the kitchen, because I got tired, in my other house before this house, I had 2 bathrooms. I had one in the basement and one upstairs. And when I have guests, I don't like people walking through my house. Okay. I don't like nobody walking through my house. I mean, if you family, my nieces, nephews, they come in the house, they go straight to the refrigerator. Okay, even my siblings. you know. And so they fine. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? But, when it's, other people, you got guests or, maybe certain other relatives or whatever, or friends or whoever, that you just like, you don't want nobody just walking around your shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I done left my best friend in here by herself. When she spent the night, I trust her. You know what I'm saying? And I had a doctor's appointment and came back. She's like, bitch, I ain't know you was, yeah, I'll get up, you gone. I'm like, damn, I'm in here by myself. You know what I'm saying? And when I came back, she was in the bathroom in this room doing her makeup and stuff, getting herself together because we were recording and getting ready for her new mixtape and stuff. So she came here to record and stuff. And so yeah. But yeah, I don't like people walking through my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you get some people, you tell them the bathroom is this way, motherfucker might peek in the room. You're like, what they got up in there? What's over there? You know what I'm saying? I'll be looking through my shit. I don't like that. So anywho, I was like, yeah, I want a bathroom, near the kitchen. So, when people come in, motherfucker go straight to the back. You ain't gotta go upstairs. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, I wanted a bathroom in a room. And then I just wanted one in the hall, so that way if we have guests, they could use, either the bedroom that has the bathroom or they'll use the one in the hall, depending on whichever room I decide to take, whichever one is bigger. So I seen this house and I was like, oh my God, it is so beautiful. And the last house I had, it had 4 bedrooms. And I was like, I just want something a little smaller. I just want a 2 bedroom. You know what I'm saying? A little 2, 3 bedroom. 2 bedroom, really. And then I was like, I want a bigger yard because the yard at the other house wasn't all that big. And we had dogs at the time. We had a whole bunch of pets. And yeah, I just wanted a bigger yard. When I seen this house, big ass backyard. You know what I'm saying? Nice big backyard. The dog's not right up on my back porch because at my old house, the dogs would be right at my fucking back porch, y'all. I'm like, like when I wanted to grill, the dogs is right there. I gotta go outside, clean up the shit, Then it was concrete out there, You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of good because it kept their nails trimmed down while the dogs was out there. And and yeah, and I like to grill in the summertime or whatever, or just grill whenever I feel the need to grill. And I got tired of them fucking dogs. Like, as soon as I opened up the back door, one of my dogs was right there at the fucking back door. I'm like, ugh, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, like ancestors, y'all, God says I need a new house. I need a big house or whatever, bigger backyard for these goddamn dogs. So that way they away from my fucking back door. And I ain't got it. And when I want to fucking grill, I ain't got to come out here and clean up the shit and the piss, then put bleach down and sweep out there, get the water hose so it don't smell like dog shit out there. Y'all, it was just so much. It was so much. It was just too much. Okay. Then the house I had, it was connected to two other homes. So it's called a row home. And I ain't like that because we had an incident where one of the neighbors next door, their basement flooded into our basement. And I mean, luckily we had renter's insurance. Of course, make sure y'all got that. It comes in handy. So we got reimbursed for everything. Got a nice chat, And what I'm gonna tell you, USA is the best to go with. Okay. Renter's insurance. I don't know who y'all with, but I know USAA for me. If you are military, or if your spouse is in the military, or one of your family members in the military, you can get a USAA account. I know now. I think Navy Federal is offering it, but I don't fuck with Navy Federal like that. I do, but I don't. But USAA for that. But what else? Yeah, so that was just too much. And then yeah. Yeah. And then the street we lived on, it was cool, it was near everything, but it was this fucking church, like, and it's like when they had services and shit, they fucking congregation is not only filled up at the church, but coming into the residents' parking spaces and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like these motherfuckers even started to double park. You hear me? Like, I remember my parents came to visit and we was gonna take them out, right? And we was stopped. They were fucking double parked and we could not get the fuck out because the church people, I don't know what type of service they was having that day, but it was more cars than usual. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? They got people closed and blocked the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? I was mad as shit. I was like, I'm gonna go over there and be like, excuse me, can somebody move whoever likes this place, blah, blah, blah. They car is the color, blah, blah, blah. So we can get the fuck. Wasn't nobody trying to stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? And so anywho, my mother, her ass, I'm like, be patient, it's okay, it's fine. My father, they was like, we ain't in no rush, I'm like, shit, I'm trying to get the fuck. Like, it's a beautiful day, it's nice, y'all here, you know what I'm saying, ready to have a good time and stuff like that. And because we were going to Ripley's Believe It or Not during the time, and I had never been there. It's actually fun if you've never been there. It's a really fun place or whatever. And yeah, and we went out to eat and all that good stuff. And it was really nice. Um but yeah, so I just wanted something on a quieter street. I wanted something, whether it's a single family home that sits by itself or it's connected to one other home or whatever. And I wanted the multiple bathrooms, okay? And I just wanted the 2 bedrooms. That's it. So when I had guests, people come over, whatever. So yeah, long story short, um I was watching this video, and I guess Well, now I guess now I could tell y'all the story. So I don't have to make another video. So I can't think of her name. It was something Marie or some shit. I don't remember, but I came across it, and this is when I started getting back into spirituality, getting back into voodoo, getting back into witchcraft, getting back into hoodoo. Getting back into everything, because I just not only do that, I'm into a lot of different other things. Some shit y'all probably like, wow, you don't look like the type that would be into that. I just got back into spirituality. You know what I'm saying? I started to tap back in, and I had kind of, not saying I strayed away from it, but during a certain period in time in my life, I grew up in the church, and it never resonated with me. It just never resonated with me. But no, I'm not gonna tell that story. We'll tell that story in another video, because that's a long story. So we talking about manifestation. I know some people is gonna be like, "Look, that's all fine and dandy. Okay, great. Tell me about this manifestation." Okay. So for those of you who want to know the story, I will tell that story about how I got back into it or whatever, and how it was for me growing up. You know, being the granddaughter of a pastor and uh, evangelist and all of that shit. Okay. Yeah, but anywho, was getting back into it, and I had started getting back into tarot and everything. And I mean, I was doing readings here and there, but wasn't deep like I am now. You know what I'm saying? And sorry y'all. I like my something in my app. So yeah, so I started getting back into I don't even know how I even got into it, to be honest, because on YouTube I would just go on YouTube, watch the little entertainment stuff, talking about the celebrities and the conspiracy theories, aliens, things like that, or maybe, watching a movie or something on YouTube. But I don't know. And the first person I came across with tarot cards, I don't even know how I even wind up finding her now when I think about it. But it was meant for me to find her. And she doesn't live too far from where I'm located. She's in Maryland as well. And Shanetta's Divine Tarot. I love her. I fucking love her. I fucking love her. Oh my God. So that is how I wound up getting connected back into it. And I just stumbled on her. I wasn't looking up no tarot shit. I wasn't looking up nothing about spirituality, none of that. None of that. Okay? I wasn't doing none of that. And somehow I found Shanetta's Divine Tarot. And I watched one of her cards. And this was some years ago. This was years ago when I found her. This was like, what's this, 22? I found her, I want to say 2018. Yeah, 2018 I found her. Yeah, about 2017, 2018. It was 2017 or 20, I think it was 2017. I want to say it was 27. I want to say it was 2017 when I started watching Chanel. Yeah, it was. Yeah, because I was still at the house. Yep. So, 2017, I started watching Shanetta's Divine Tarot, and I watched a couple of them, and I was like, wow, she's really gifted. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, her reading really resonates with me. Her pick of cards, just different stuff. And so as I'm watching her, I'm like, wow, she's really intuitive. She's really gifted. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and it made me remember when I used to do this, some years ago, and I was accurate, and stuff. And I guess it was just spirit pulling me back in slowly but surely, or whatever, when I was watching her. And then I'm watching the different manifestation techniques and stuff that she would do. And I remember she had one of her friends on there, and she was doing the Florida water, how to make your Florida water and stuff like that. And I just started slowly but surely getting into it. Then I started getting recommendations, of course, and her name was something Marie. I wound up stumbling on her, and she was always talking about manifestation, you know, different things, ways of manifesting and stuff. I can't think. I know it's something Marie. If y'all know her name, put it down in the chat. Um, and it was something called, I want to say it's called quantum water. And I tried that, and this is but I call it manifestation water or whatever. So I did it, and at this time I wanted another house. I wanted another house, and I just did not want to settle. And so I did. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try it. I did it, y'all. And my husband at the time, he did not want this house. He did not want it. And he was just like, nah, and about the dogs and this and that and different stuff. But I was determined. I was like, we gonna get that house. He was like, we can go look at it, but I can already tell it's gonna be a whole bunch of shit. People got restrictions and a whole bunch of shit when they either renting their property or selling you their property. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bitch, if you selling it, bitch, it ain't got shit else to do with it. But but anywho, um, yeah, so I was like, fuck what you talking about. I want this motherfucking house. So y'all, it was so funny because he was having an open house. Let me tell y'all how the universe works. So I did the water manifestation, right? And when I seen the house, I did the manifestation. I did the manifestation before I went to the house. Okay, before I went to go see the house. I did my scripting. I did my waters. And I left it there. We went to the open house. I came here. I looked around. I was like, oh my God, the way how he had it set up with the prop furniture and stuff of how it was to look. I was just like, oh my God. I'm walking through the house. I was just like, thank you, God. This is mine. Thank you, God. And I told the guy, I was like, oh my God, I really love this house. He's like, I know, I could tell. You know what I'm saying? And it was just so crazy. And I was just like, this is mine. Like, this is my home. Like, I'm walking through it and I'm just visualizing my stuff up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this is my home. And so, he gave us the applications and stuff, and we filled it out. My husband was not feeling it. He was like, I don't know why you want to get it because it's not like, he was just being negative Betty. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point in time, he was just over looking at houses as well. But for me, I was like, this is our home. He was like, all right, if you say so. So, anywho, we fill it out, and within 2 days, he sends us an email and a text message congratulating us that we have been approved and we can move in on the 1st of October during this time. And I was just so ecstatic. I was just so happy. Whatever. I was like, oh my God, this really does work. And I guess that's how I got back into spirituality, when I started to see that, it really does work. when you leave it to the universe, when you put it out there to the universe of what you want to have. Okay, whether it's love, whether it's a home, whether it's a job, whatever, it can happen. It will happen. It's already yours. Fuck, it will. It can. It's already yours. It's just what you think. Okay. And so I want to share that with you guys because it worked for me. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in this home since 2019, I want to say. Yeah. And that's how long ago this happened. 29, yeah, about 2019, 2018, 2019. And yeah, like, yeah, y'all, it works. The power of the mind, the power of the tongue, okay? It is powerful. When I say we are powerful fucking beings, like, we just don't know how powerful we are because our pineal gland is so fucking classified and calcified. I said classified. It's so classified. It's so oh my god, that it needs to be clear. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's this movie. I can't think of the name of it, but it had these two kids. Um, what's the name of that movie? Okay, y'all. So the name of the movie is called Race to Witch Mountain. Okay. And you know that is real. For those of you who have seen that, give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Okay. Let me know if y'all remember that in the comments. But Race to Witch Mountain, and it was these two little kids. They were like from outer space or somewhere. I ain't seen the movie in a minute. But you know, The Rock was in it. And The Rock was like, how did y'all do that? Like, they was doing shit with their mind. You know what I'm saying? And the kids, I remember one of the kids told The Rock, was like, you could do it too if you if you use both sides of your brain or some shit like that. I can't, but don't quote me on, y'all. I can't remember. But yeah, y'all, like, if you exercise your brain, your mental, you know what I'm saying? You could do whatever. Like, I'm a living witness. Like, y'all, I'm telling you. Like, this is not no fucking Disney, no fucking Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon type, you know, hocus pocus movie type shit. Okay, Sabrina the Teenage Witch Charmed ass TV show. Okay, this is real life. Like, y'all, mm, when I tell y'all you are a powerful fucking being, like, you can do so much with your mind, with your mouth, with your hands, with your eyes, with your, like, y'all, you just gotta tap into it. Like, it takes time. You know what I'm saying? But when you exercise both, you can make miracles happen. When you leave things to the universe, when you asking, when you manifesting, when you praying, when you scripting, you can have whatever it is that you're asking for. You have to trust in the universe. Trust that it's yours for the asking. Believe it and leave it alone. Don't think on it. Don't keep checking on it. Just leave it alone. Okay? So with that being said, get these two glasses. And these are actually the glasses that I use when I manifest. Okay, so you're gonna need two glasses. I use wine glasses, of course. Okay, you're gonna need a bottle of water. All right, Can't use tap water. But I mean, if that's all you got, it's all about your manifestation. Okay. People say, and you know what? I'm not one of those people that be like, oh, it has to be a bottle of water. Because a lot of people tell you it has to be. You know what I'm saying? But some people aren't fortunate to have and to get. Okay. And I heard somebody say, well, bitch, you can get EBT. Well, guess what? Everybody don't get approved for EBT. Some people make too much. Okay? They can't get it because of who they with or who they connected to. Okay? Some people don't have the luxuries of having money at their expense or being able to buy the things that they can, that they want to. Let me close my curtain, y'all. Hold up. Because it's dark and I don't want people looking in here. Then not only that, I got my window open. I leave this one open because ain't nobody, right? This is my backyard. But yeah, so use what you have. If you don't have a bottle of water, use you some tap water. It's all about your intentions. It's all about your intentions. Okay? Manifest your own reality. It's all about your intentions. Okay? So the next thing you're gonna need 2 glasses. All right. It has to be a glass, but again, I'm gonna say if you don't have a glass, use what you have. Okay, don't go out here trying to buy, glasses if you ain't got the money. If you got a plastic cup, use a plastic cup. Okay, if you got a paper cup, use a paper cup. All right, if you got your hand, if you got your hand, goddamn it, you better hold that water. Yeah. And try not to drop it. Okay. But I hope it don't get to that point. But hey, do what you gotta do. It's all about intention. Okay. All right. So you're gonna need a little sticky note or whatever. If you don't have a sticky note, or if you don't have parchment paper or whatever, use a piece of notebook paper. Use a piece of printer paper. Use a piece of blank paper. It has to be blank. Okay. I'm not even gonna say it has to be blank because if you don't have no blank paper, and if on the other side is blank and on the other side there might be some writing right on the part that's blank. Okay, again, it's all about intention. Your intentions. What is your intentions? Okay, what are you asking for? That's what it's about. All right. So yeah, you're gonna need a piece of paper. You're gonna need a pen. Okay, black pen. All right. Okay. And so what you're going to write is current state. Now, current state is the state that you are already in. Okay. What's going on with you right now at this present time. Okay. And then you're going to write, so on the current state, so let's say, all right. Let's say you want to manifest love. You could do anything, whatever your current state is, whatever it is that you want to manifest. If this is love for your current state, you're going to write, let's say you and your person is separated, or, okay, so, I'm just going to do different examples. Okay. So that way everybody will know what I'm talking about. Okay. So let's say if you in love and you and your person is separation, current state, you're going to write, um, me and Bob. Okay. You gonna write me and Jane Doe, or me and John Doe, whatever your person name is. Shirley, Tom, Bob, Sean, Keontae, Kevin, James, John, okay, whatever. Brian, whoever. Um, me and Me and John are in separation due to blah, 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 blah. Right? Why y'all in separation, right? Write that. Then you're going to put it on one of your glasses. So you're going to take your current state. After you finish writing about you and John, you and Bob, you and Barbara, you and Keisha, Vanessa, whoever. Okay, you're going to put it on this glass, right? Now, see, I always write mine out first or whatever, write the states out first. So you're going to write it, blah, 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 however long it got to be, just on that piece of paper. Okay, this is your current state. All right, then you're going to say desired state. Desired state. Okay, now with the desired state, what you're going to write is what you desire. So for love, okay, you and John, or you and Keisha, or Samantha, Jasmine, whoever, okay? So let's say your desire state, you want y'all to get back together. You want y'all to fall in love like it was from day one, or you want them to be more attentive, or whatever it is that you want your partner to do or be more of, or whatever. So you're going to write, desire said, I want me and John, blah, 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 to be loving, more caring, more attentive, showing up, giving time, calling more, whatever, whatever. Okay? And that's your desired state. Okay? You're going to write that. You're going to put it on the other glass. Okay? All right? So now you got your current state and you got your desired state. Your current state is the state that you are in at this current moment. Your desired state is what you want the outcome, how you want it to be moving forward. Okay? So, once you get that down, all right? Once you get that down, and also, if you have a white candle, burn it. Burn the candle first. Or whatever. You could even write on the white candle, because the white candle is all purpose. Even if you got the little teacup candles, you could put your intentions into the little teacup candles. But if you got the candlesticks or whatever, I want you to write your intentions on there as well. You're gonna write your desired state on that candle. Okay? So you don't have to write it from paragraph for paragraph, but you can write words that describe your desired state. Okay, so if it's love, you can write loving, kind, peace, non-argumentative, balanced, boundaries, something that you want how you want your desired state to be. Or you could just write it out. I want blah, 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 all around the candle or whatever. And if you have some olive oil, or you have some type of, whatever anointing oil that you might want to use, some conjuring oil, okay? Or some type of all-purpose oil. All right, you're going to put that on there. Or if you have love oil, you can even use that on the white candle, because you're talking about love. Okay, if it's a teacup, if you have the little white teacup candles, okay, you're going to visualize. Okay, but for the teacup, but for both, you're going to visualize. Okay, but for the teacup, if you don't have the with the teacup, you can't write all up in there. So with the teacup, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do these first. Your desired, your current, you're gonna write it on there first. Okay. Then you're gonna pour. First, I'm gonna do the candlestick first, and then I'm gonna talk about the teacup people. All right. So don't nobody get confused. Okay. So if you're using the let me get a candlestick. That way, I don't need nobody saying, "Well, Queen, I don't know what you're talking about." You know what I'm saying? Because you get some people that be acting like they don't know what the hell going on. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So some of y'all might be like, what's the teacup candle? Okay, these are the teacup candles. Okay, these are the little teacup candles. Okay, this is the candlestick. All right, your candlestick. Okay, so for those of you who are using the candlestick, all right, once you have this written, or you could do this first, you could do either one first. Okay, you're going to either take like a knife or something sharp that you got, or if you don't have nothing sharp, use a pen and kind of carve it in there. You get something sharp to carve what it is. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna carve it from the top to the bottom, all around. You're gonna put your desires all around this candle. Okay, you got some love oil. Hold on, let me get some oil. Okay, y'all. I just grabbed a few just to get y'all the idea of what kind of because this you could do it for anything, okay? Whether you want to separate from somebody, whether you want to love somebody, all right? So right now we talking about love, okay? So you got you some if you can use some fire of love oil, okay? You could use some no, that's the separation. The come to me oil, okay? You can use some seduction oil, all right? And y'all, these will be in my store soon, my oils, okay? So you can take some of that. After you write it all around, you're going to open up your oil, dip your hand. You're going to put it right here on the tip as well. Make sure you had the oil and then just work your way and and see it. See your desired state as you're putting the oil on. You know what I'm saying? See it. Because you want that candle to not only feel what you're thinking, okay? Well, you want the candle to feel what you're thinking as well. You want to connect with the candle. You want to put your intentions in this candle. Okay, white candles is an all-purpose candle. If you don't have a red candle, whatever, always go white. You can never go wrong with the white. Okay, with the white candle, that is for me. Okay, so you can never you can never go wrong with the white candle. Okay, so after you do that, y'all, if you got a candle holder, you can put it in the candle holder. If you don't have a candle holder, you can light it at the bottom, stick it on the plate, let it stand up on the plate, whatever. You want to sit it right beside you or whatever, or near you, okay? So while you're doing your water, all right? So once you have all that done, for those of you who are using the candlestick, okay, that's going to be done, all right? Now I'm going to talk about the people that is using the teacup candles, and then we're going to go into the next step, okay? If you're using the teacup candle, if you have some type of love oil, if you want your person and you to come back, pour about 2 drops, no, 3 drops, no, 4. Yeah, you're gonna pour 4. You're gonna pour it as if you don't want a lot. Okay, pour it like a crossroads. So you're gonna like it's a cross. Okay, so you're gonna put a drop right here. a drop right there, a drop right here, a drop right here on this side. Okay? Because that is to open up the the crossroads of love for you. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. And you're going to, so after you get that done, okay, you can't transcribe it, but when you're pouring the oil in the four corners or whatever as a crossroads to open up or whatever, you're gonna be in visualizing it while the candle is not lit. Okay, you're gonna see because you want the candle to feel while you're touching it. All right. But make sure you cleanse your candles, y'all. Okay. Cleanse your candles either with intentions. You can say a little prayer over it if you don't have a sound bowl, or you don't have no Palo Santo or no sage or no Florida water, nothing. You can just pray, or you can just speak, your intentions over the candle, that it is cleansed. Okay. And that you're going to put all your energy into it. Okay. So once you're done with that, whether you got a teacup or you have the what you call a candle, and y'all, and this also goes for money. If you want to bring money in abundance on your current state, you're gonna write, broke, ain't got no job, whatever your current state is. You know what I'm saying? Bank account keep going to negative. I ain't got enough money. Blah blah blah. Okay, your desired state, you know, stability, a stable job, money fluctuating in its balance, whatever. Okay, same way for money. If it's for a car, a home, and that's something that my husband did at the time too. He he did this before we went to the car dealership, and I told him, I said, babe, why don't you do this before you go to the car dealership or whatever, because we were going there so he can go get another van or whatever. So he was online and he seen the type of van that he wanted. It was like during this time, it was like a 2016 van, and during this time, this was the year 20 no, it's like a 2015 or 2014 or something. During this time, it was like the new one. And I want to say that was it the 2020 or some shit? No, the 2020 didn't even come out yet. Yeah, it wasn't even 2020 yet. So this was like 2019 when this happened. And I told him, I said, boo, do this. And it was the new one that had just came out. It was a 2020 when we went. Well, online, it was the old one. It was 2016. So when we went to the car dealership, he got approved for the same van, but the newer year or whatever. He got approved for it. But make sure you are very specific. That's another thing for y'all that are manifesting a new car or something, a van, a truck, whatever. Be very specific on your desired state. Okay? Be very specific on your. This is not just about your car, nothing. This is about whatever you are manifesting. Be very specific. Spirit will give you what you want, but make sure that's what you want. Okay? Make sure it's what you want. If this is a car, a truck, or something, be very specific. Ask that your payments be XYZ. Ask that you can be able to what is it? When you want to what is it called? Refinance. When you want to refinance it or whatever, make sure your desired state, like, I'm able to refinance and all of that, because you will get some. Because what happened with him with this car, he wasn't able to refinance it or whatever. And that's why I was like, oh, you should have been clear. Like, you got what you want. You know what I'm saying? So be very clear, y'all, for those of you who are manifesting a vehicle, okay, that you're able to refinance, that your payment's gonna be XYZ, blah blah blah. People that'll work with you, a company that is, whatever. Okay? Even with your love life, be very clear, be very specific, be very sure about what you want. Spirit will give you what you want because you don't want to get it. And then you like, what the fuck? I did not ask for this. Be very specific in detail. Okay? Be very specific. And be realistic as well. Okay? Be realistic for your desired state. Okay? So, if you got money oil, if you're doing this for money, your desire, your current state desire, you can use some money oil. If you don't have no oil, just using a candle is fine. If you don't have a candle, using your intentions is fine. Okay? So moving forward, if you got some water, whether it's tap water, whether it's bottled water, what you're going to do, you're going to pour the water inside your current state. This is your current state. You want to pour the water inside your current state. Okay? Once you pour that water inside your current state, you're going to just you're going to hold the cup and you're going to put all your energy into it. You're going to think about your current state. Okay? You can speak in your mind or just speak over it. Speak your current state. Okay? Speak your current state over the water. All right. Once you speak all of it, me and Kern, me and Jim, or me and Devontae, we are in separation. I don't like it. I don't like the way how he makes me feel, or I don't like the way how Keisha make me feel, or Kim, or Dolores. You know what I'm saying? I wish she would be more understanding and listen to me, blah, blah, blah. She just, yeah, blah, blah, or he, whatever. Okay, you're gonna put all your energy, put your, everything that's going on at this current moment into this water. Once you're done, you're gonna pour the water that's in your current state into your desired state. So you're gonna pour the water out of your current into your desired. So once you pour it into your desired state, now you're gonna hold the cup. And now you're going to put all your intentions into this water. Okay? You can either speak it or you can think it. But I say think it because you never know what other spirits or entities is around you that can hear you, what it is that you are calling for. And they probably, and if they hear you, they can make some shit come about and you could think it's from the divine the whole time. Honey, your shit gonna turn upside down. So think it, okay? So you just gonna put it all into your desired state. Okay? If this is for money, I am abundant. I'm win the lottery, whatever. Okay, speak good. If this is love, me and Desiree gonna get back together. Me and Sean, we gonna live happily ever after. Sean gonna be more communicative, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Keisha gonna be blah, blah, blah. Whatever your desires are. Once you do that, you're going to drink the water, and while you're drinking it, you're going to say, it is done 3 times while you're drinking it. You're going to drink it, it is done. It is done. It is done. While you're drinking, you're going to be saying this to yourself. Okay? With that candle burning. If you don't have a candle, once you say it is done, them 3 times and all the water gone, then leave it. Okay? Put the cup somewhere where can't nobody use them. All right? Because now these is going to be your manifestation cups. Okay? I mean, you could wash them out, clean them out. But if you know you're going to be wanting to manifest and you don't want it to be tarnished with after you done put your energy and stuff into it, you want to put it somewhere safe and, near your altar somewhere or, where can't nobody drink it. But you're going to leave these up here. You're going to put them somewhere where can't nobody see. If you living with people, you don't want nobody to see what your current and your desired state is. You can also take it off, and if you do have a candle, you can just put it under the candle, okay? And then you can light the candle, and when the candle is lit, you're going to visualize, okay? Whether you have a teacup or you have one of these, okay? So yeah, you could take the paper off, fold it up if you got a candle. If you don't have a candle, um, just leave it on the cup. Put the cup somewhere, in your closet somewhere so can't nobody see. So, anywho, you're going to take your current state. You can either fold it, okay? You can either fold it, put it underneath your candle, your current and your desired, okay? Or you can just leave it open. Either way, however you want, whatever one you comfortable with, okay? Then you're going to put it under your candle, underneath the candle thing or whatever. And while the candle is burning, you're going to visualize. I said visualize. You're going to visualize your desired outcome. Okay? You're going to visualize it. And let the candle burn down. And yeah. Okay? Forget about it. Don't think about it. Don't stress about it. After you do it, it's done. Believe it. Now, when you're doing this, you have to believe that this is going to happen. You have to believe that it has already happened. You have to think as if you already have it at this very moment. If this is a job, you have to, after the ritual is done, the manifestation water is done, you have to feel like it is done. I got it. I got this job. You have to start thinking like you already have it. You have to start thinking like you and this person are already back together. They're acting the way that you want them to act. They're being the way how you want them to be. Okay? If this is for even if this is for healing, okay, you want to do something with your healing, okay, your desire, your current state, you're sick, you're in pain, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 whatever, okay, on your desired state, I'm healed, I don't have to do no more therapy, I don't have to do this, that, and third, the doctor say I'm good, it's gone, whatever. You can take you some healing oil. You got some healing oil, okay? Put you some healing oil or some olive oil on a candle, all right? Put that on there on a white candle or whatever. And I want you to read from I'll put it down in the description box for healing. What scripture to read from for healing, okay? And it is done, okay? And you're going to do the same thing. If this is for healing, when you pour the water in your desired state after you're done or whatever, you're going to say, it is done. It is done 3 times in your mind while you're drinking all the water. Okay? It is done. And then while you're looking at the candle, okay, like I said, you're going to write on the candle your desired state, healed, no more cancer, no more diabetes, no more stress, no more, whatever, anxiety, whatever you're going through. Okay, you want to write it on there, put the oil on the candle. All right. And once you're done drinking your water, you put it under the candle. And I'm gonna have the scripture in the description box so you can read that while the candle is lit. And you're gonna read the scripture and um let the candle burn down, okay, and so it is done. You are healed. Now you have to start believing that you are healed. Don't keep on giving it to that sickness, okay? Because see, if you just keep giving it to it and you like, oh, I didn't did the ritual, so the ritual should make me feel better. No, you got to put in the work too, okay? Even you too. Okay, you got to start feeling like I'm healed. I feel better. This pain is not going to defeat me. Okay, if you in pain, whatever, you have to know that you are healed. You have to believe that you are healed. You have to know that whatever sickness you got in your body is gone. Okay, that it is healing at this very moment while this candle is burning, because you putting all your desires into this candle, all your intentions. Okay, you have to believe that I'm not broke no more. For those of you who are doing money, if you got you can even use a green candle if you're doing money. Okay, a green candle. But if it's more than just money that's going on with you, but money is your specific desired state and stuff like that that you want to do for, and you could write other things that might be going on in your life on the white candle, even though this is for the money, okay? But while you looking at that white candle, you go put your intentions about your money, put your intentions about your life, whatever it is that you got going on, okay? And when you do that, you're gonna see things start to change, a transformation. Okay? For those of you who are sick, you might notice that, wow, I noticed I ain't been feeling tired like I usually do. Oh, I noticed that this ain't been bothering me no more. Or I noticed that, damn, this went away. Something probably was on your body, it went away. Or you noticed that you had forgot all about you did this ritual and you get a job. You know what I'm saying? You out and about and you talking to somebody and somebody be like, oh man, we got an opening. Oh, now you going for an interview. You forgot all about that. But Spirit gonna bring it back to you. And you be like, oh damn, I did do that ritual. You know what I'm saying? If this is love, if your desire, if your current state is you in a toxic relationship, you want to get out of it, you want to meet, and your desired state is to meet the love of your life or to meet somebody that's going to treat you better or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you could grow with, somebody that you can get married to, somebody that you can start a life with, somebody that you can have a child with, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your desired state is, you have to believe and know that you already have it. Okay? So when you're doing this manifestation water, believe and know that it is done. Also, another thing that you're going to do too, that I did as well, you're going to get you a journal or a notebook. Okay? This is my manifestation and spell book. Okay? That I write my spells. I got a lot of spell different books and notebooks because sometimes I just start writing out of nowhere and I be like, oh, I guess this is one of my spell books too. Okay, when I say I got journals, y'all, this ain't even what you see right here, ain't even it. Okay, I got journals, all kinds of stuff. All right, so get you something like that only caters to your manifestation. Okay, or whatever it is that you know what I'm saying, when it comes to your manifestation. So you gonna write, and when you do your manifestations or whatever, what I usually do, let me see. What I usually do is write, manifestations or gratitude on top of it or whatever. Like I could show y'all this. Like I always write when it's completed. This was written on 9/26/19. This was a manifestation. And I wrote manifestation completed, as you see. Okay? So I said, thank you so much, universe. So whatever I was asking for, you have to write it as if you already have it, as if it has already happened. So this was 9/26/19. Okay. And I said, thank you so much, universe, and all my positive ancestors that want to see me do good. Thank you for my new home at, I wrote the address or whatever. I can't tell y'all my address at blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm so grateful because I didn't want me and my husband at the time to give up our pets and et cetera, et cetera. Okay, and I said, but thank you for us getting approved, and I'm so excited. Well, thanks again. Grateful, gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for good karma, love, and I put my name and my, queen name as well, or whatever. So you write it something like that, you know. So, yeah, y'all, that's how you do. You know what I'm saying? And when it's completed, you could get like a magic marker or something. You know, whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's technique is different. Me, I like to get a marker, or I might just write something and say it's completed, so that way, you know, I keep track of how many of my manifestations then came true. Okay. So, that is it for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I thought I felt something on my glass. Thank you so much for joining me for this spiritual lesson or whatever. I hope that this helps you guys or whatever. And let me know down in the chats if y'all like this spiritual smoke chat vibes. Okay? Where we smoke and we chat and we vibe. Okay? On spirituality or whatever. So yeah, y'all, let me know if this helped or whatever. Also, y'all, make sure y'all go listen to my new single or whatever. It's on all platforms. Okay, what can I say? Or whatever. You can listen to on YouTube. Just type in my name, KW33N Queen, because it's only one. I am the one, the only KW33N Queen. But anywho, you know what? No, I'll talk to y'all about that in another conversation. Because I was gonna say, you know, we could chat now. So no, right now I'm about to do y'all a pick a card. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. And I love you guys. And let me know if y'all like this or not. Let me know if you tried this technique before. Okay. And yeah. Let me know if it has worked. Let me know if you're about to try it. Let me know, you know, how you felt about the video, all of that stuff. So with that being said, I love you guys. Give this video a great big thumbs up. Hit that notification bell and subscribe if you haven't already, so that way you'll always be notified when your girl posts videos such as this one and other great content. Also, make sure y'all follow me on social media. All of that information is down in the description box, as well as if you would like to book a reading with me, okay, or if you need some type of spiritual work done, all of that information is down in the description box as well. And also for those of you who are in need of healing, and prosperity and love, I will post verses down in the description box as well. Okay, that you can go to when you're doing this. All right, and it works. Trust me, it works, y'all. It works. I'm not gonna talk about nothing that I haven't tried. I'm not one of those people that just hop on the bandwagon because everybody and their mama hopped on the bandwagon and was like, oh yeah, this person, my favorite person, talked about this, so let me make a video talking about it. And they ain't never tried shit a day in their life, and they ain't got proof to show y'all that they done did this shit and that they shit then came through. Okay, because that's what the queen gonna do. The queen always come to fuck through. Period. Okay. So I love y'all. I love y'all. And stay blessed. Fuck stress. Why? Cause collective, you all of you, every single one of you the motherfucking best. I love y'all. Okay, stay positive. Don't let nobody bring down your vibes or your vibrations. Kick their ass to the curb if they can't get with the motherfucking program. All right? Love you. Bye. Mwah.